Hello everyone and welcome to this new episode of Dragon Ball Legends Let's Be Honest. In this episode I would actually be honest with you about all of the changes that we did in Dragon Ball Legends, and I will tell you the truth behind everything. But before we start, if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that Rami-sama would be happy. And if you enjoy the video and if you enjoy me being your host, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, because that tells me that you enjoy the video and you want to hear more of that. So anyways, with that being said, let's just get started. So in this episode we are going to talk about Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush and the changes that we did in it, and I am going to be honest with you about everything that we did in it. So first of all, the 500 Chrono Crystals that were in the point rewards. Well, you see guys, we saw that they are actually free-to-play Chrono Crystals, that everybody, literally everybody, was able to gain them, and this was really annoying, to be honest. Like seriously, in Dragon Ball Legends nobody should be able to acquire Chrono Crystals that easily, so that's why we decided to take them away. Now, in order to make you happy a little bit, we actually said that we are going to put these Chrono Crystals in a different event, but our main intention wasn't actually to put them in a different event, but just to make you actually completely forget about them, about the 500 Chrono Crystals, because you think that we are going to add them to a different event, so you aren't going to focus on them that much, and with time you are going to completely forget about them, and we aren't going to put them in any different event. And by that you saw the amount of amazing job we did actually on that, and you saw that nobody even complained about it. We literally took the 500 Chrono Crystals from the event and we didn't put it anywhere else, and literally nobody complained about it. Although it was the only 500 Chrono Crystals that we had that you could actually get without any problems and without putting that much effort in the event. So that leads me to the second change that we did actually to the event, which is the difficulty of the event. You see, the event was pretty easy, like extremely easy. You could do it all on auto mode and you basically just clear it without any problems, and that was really annoying as well. So that's why we decided to change the difficulty of the event and make it extremely hard for you to clear, so that even the Rush 1 is extremely hard to actually clear on auto mode. And I believe that our developers did an absolutely magnificent and phenomenal job actually on making it hard, because now even Rush 1 is extremely hard for you to clear on auto mode. Rush 3 is impossible for you to clear on auto mode, and if you aren't a pay-to-win player or an extremely old player, you won't have enough characters to clear it actually. So that is actually how we do the great job. This is how the great job is done. Learn from us. We are the best developers in the entire universe. So first of all, we took the Chrono Crystals. Second of all, we actually changed the difficulty and we made it much harder. Although we took the Chrono Crystals, but we still made it harder to clear the event. And third of all, do you remember the tickets? Yes, these tickets that you could get for free and actually summon for them, and you had the chance to get some really useful legendary finish characters. Well, guess what? We took them away as well, and we made them pay to win. So basically, in order to get these tickets, you have to go to the shop and you have to buy them. And you know what? You will have to spend 60,000 medals in order to be able actually to buy these tickets. And do you know how many medals we give you each season if you clear all of the rushes? Well, guess what? We give you 66,000 medals. So all you have from the whole season is 6,000 medals left. So that's how amazing a job we did. Yes, those free-to-play tickets were really annoying, to be honest. You could get even legendary finish Gohan from them. Like seriously man, you get them for free. Like hello, this is not good at all. This isn't a good business. So we decided to take them away and make them pay to win. And not only pay to win, but we made their price so high that if you actually buy the tickets, you can count it like if you haven't even played the whole season, because you just spent 60,000 on those tickets and you get from the whole season only 66,000 medals. So you can see how amazing job we did here as well. Like seriously, man, I can't even imagine any other company doing as great a job as we did. Like we think about our community. Our community is number one for us. It's number one for us. Like seriously, nothing is more important than our community, especially the free-to-play players, because they are our main focus. We try to make the game as perfect for them as possible, that we take away anything that is free-to-play and we make it pay-to-win. That's how much we like our community, and especially the free-to-play community. Now, this isn't everything actually. This isn't everything. We tried to actually give you something in return, you know. So basically what we decided to do is to give you free Zenkai. So you can see here that we have actually the Zenkai Awakening Z power for all of the legendary Finnish characters, which basically were here before as well, but we still tell you that we did actually add them here. And then we have some pretty useless Zenkai Awakening characters here as well. So yeah, basically, if you take a look at all these characters, the only useful characters right here, if you are going to take into account the characters' teams as well, not just the character itself, you can see that the only two useful characters are actually Majin Buu Good and the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Other than that, all of the rest are just extremely useless. You can actually debate about Cooler. He might be okay, but his team is just completely useless because we don't like to power up teams like Lineage of Evil, GT. These teams are actually completely useless. So that's why we don't care about them actually, and you can see that this makes actually even the Zenkai Awakened characters in them extremely useless. However, we did tell you that we actually added these characters in return instead of the Chrono Crystals, or to make this shop a little bit better, because to be honest, there is nearly nothing to buy other than the souls here, the Zenkai souls. So yeah, we had to do something to make this shop a little bit more worth. So we added something extremely useless again for you to buy, which is extremely useless Zenkai Awakened characters. As I said before, the legendary Finnish characters would have been here whether we changed the shop or not. They were actually here. So the only thing that we added are the useless Zenkai Awakening characters. Now I know that you think that we are going to add actually useful ones as well, but just a dream about that. When we add them, at the point we actually reach them to add them to the shop, they will be extremely useless as these Zenkai Awakened characters are right now in the game. So dream about getting a good Zenkai Awakened characters, except for the legendary Finnish ones, because we know that in order to get a legendary Finnish character to 7 stars, you have to pay a lot actually of Chrono Crystals, and that means that you have paid enough for us to gain actually enough power, and that's why we allow you to get that character for free. Obviously you are going to have to wait for 3 seasons, and each season is actually 2 weeks, which means that you have to wait for 6 weeks in order to get it to Zenkai 6, where it can be useful there. So yeah. You can see that everything that we do is just super perfect, everything. So this is actually these are the changes that we did to the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush. If you are a new player and you didn't know how the Ultra Space Time Rush were before, It's really amazing because that is going to help us a lot. And if you are an old player and you forgot about the chrono crystals and about the free to play tickets, it's again a very amazing thing, because that proves that we did an amazing job actually making you forget completely about the free to play stuff and more focus on the pay to win stuff, so that you don't actually think that Dragon Ball Legends is a free to play game. It is a completely pay to win friendly game. So anyways, this was actually today's episode. As I said before, if you want to hear more from me, make sure to hit that like button and make Rami-sama happy by giving him a sub if you are new here. And yeah, basically until next time, your host Sama is out of here.